Well, we're back doing the Lignite again. Yeah, oh yeah. And that means that sets me up for the cereal again, and maybe I can keep doing that loop. What do you think? That's the only hope. Also, complete rundown of how I restock this truck, where I put everything, how the whole Clutch Trucker remodel comes into play, why I don't have to rely on truck stops, Rusty updates, and more. This episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. Yep, that's Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, just coming into Glen Rock. Well, actually, I've come through Glen Rock. Black Hills Lignite's a little bit outside of town. Back doing the Lignite again, so that's good news, because then that sets me up for the cereal coming back. I just delivered that cereal last night at the Walmart Distribution Center in Cheyenne. They took longer than they usually do. They didn't even put me into a door until almost 2 hours after my appointment. Kind of unusual for them. But anyway, then I-25 North was shut down last night. I didn't have enough hours to go closer to this for this morning anyway, but due to wind. And I-80 was also shut down last night west of Cheyenne due to wind. It was still shut down early this morning, I-25 and I-80. Then they finally opened it up. I didn't sleep good last night because the truck was rocking. I parked at the Sapp Brothers instead of going home and bugging everybody.
Onto the unpaved road.
And then was going to go pick up all my supplies. My wife had gone to the store for me and everything. And pick up a few other things, pick up some fresh laundry. But I only had enough time this morning, since the wind rocked me so bad last night I didn't get much sleep, to run home, literally just throw everything into the truck, put the cold stuff away in the fridge and all that, and fridge and freezer, and then got going so I could be up here because they shut down at noon on Friday.
1.5 miles. Arrive at Black Hills Lignite, Glen Rock, Wyoming, on the left.
Where she just told you, that's exactly where we're arriving at, Black Hills Lignite. This doesn't deliver till Monday, so I'll have a little more time over the weekend. But yeah, they opened the road this morning, around 7, 8 o'clock. So yeah, I'm kind of up against it here, but we'll go pick up our Lignite that we can then deliver Monday. If you remember, I had said in a video or two ago I had to get all new batteries put in Concordia, Missouri, and I'm already having issues with them. I shut off the truck yesterday when I filled up in York, Nebraska, all of 10 minutes, and went to go start it back up, and it's saying low voltage. These are brand new batteries. That shouldn't be an issue. So, don't know what's going on with that. So, I'm planning now, instead of going my usual route, diagonal up into Minnesota to the Twin Cities, I'm going to go straight over to Albert Lea to the Petro, because they're open 24 hours all weekend, and have them test those batteries and make sure I didn't get some bad ones and find out what the deal is, because with brand new batteries I should not be getting a low voltage warning from the truck after it's only been off for 10 minutes. What do you think? So, not too happy about that. So anyway, here we are winding down the little dirt road. I've got, what, 2 more of these, or is it 3 more of these booked? 2 more, because today is the 3rd. I've got one for the 10th booked and one for the 15th booked. So then we'll be filling the cereal in between. I've already got another load booked on Monday through Ryan Transportation, picking up 43 miles south of where I deliver, going to Marshall, Minnesota, which will get me closer to Northfield for the Wednesday pickup. I'll still try to fill a hole on Tuesday if I can with something else to try to pad the check a little bit. What do you think? As best I can. But at least I got something booked for Monday. Saying I got a plan for the weekend to try to get the batteries looked at again. That just really chaps my butt. Just get new batteries put in and now I'm getting low voltage issues? Come on. Alright, so as we approach Black Hills Lignite here, and we'll get up there and we park right in front of the scale. Then they come out, I give them the pickup number, they have me roll on and weigh it, and then we go back down the hill I'm coming up right now, and they load me up. It's a beautiful thing. What do you think? So, get ourselves lined up for the scale. He's already walking out. Fantastic. All right, we're all backed in, and of course you can see here's what we're picking up. There's the lignite. That's the stuff. Big giant sacks on pallets. That's what they're loading for us. And of course you can see out here in beautiful Wyoming. At least it's not snowing right now. It did snow a few days ago, but right now, not too bad. Partly cloudy sky, can't complain. So here we are parked at the Yes Way, also known as the Badlands Travel Center in Kadoka, South Dakota, east of Rapid City and also east of Wall, where famous Wall drug is. Free ice water. Anyway, yeah, so I couldn't even park at home last night because of the battery thing. That really kind of chapped my ass because if I'm going to park at home, I don't want to have to leave the truck running or the APU running all night, bug the neighbors and all that. So. And anybody in the house, but because, you know, if I couldn't leave it turned off for 10 minutes without getting the low voltage warning, that means there's a problem with the batteries. But as long as the truck is running and is recharging the batteries, or the APU is running, well, it also recharges the batteries. So I didn't really feel like I could go home last night. The road was shut down anyway, but then, you know, with the wind, rocked the truck so bad all night, hardly gotten any sleep, was very annoyed. So that's why I was in such a hurry this morning. Didn't get a time to grab my shower at the house or do anything else I wanted to do there. I just had literally time to throw everything in here. That's why you can see behind me, the truck is a mess. Here's Rusty. I moved my coat so he can sit in his little pet bed. But you can see I've got things stacked up over here, clothes. There's more clothes in there. Got some Kleenex up there. All this other stuff I need to put away. Got my quart bags, my trash bags, paper plates. Got some more of my Crystal Light down there. Some more paper bowls. Some more of Rusty's canned food. So you see I've got stuff all over. There's my laundry bag. I forgot to drop that off. And there's inside my closet, you normally don't see in there, where I can hang up all my clothes. So now I got to work on getting all that stuff put away so it looks a little bit better in here. What do you think? Yeah, you can see when I did the remodel on the truck, I did put in a big enough closet up here so I can hang my clothes and I can put cereal boxes and other stuff back there. And the little red box down there is where I put my short socks and underwear, and that actually is below my Ninja Foodie and my microwave over here on the front side. Utilize all the space, so see I can just dump my socks and underwear and shorts down there in that box and then just slide it back underneath. Use all the space you got, baby. And once I close that closet, just move that cushion back over to create my clutch trucker couch. The other cushion that goes in front of that board that swings back while I'm going down the road, actually I just shoved upstairs for right now to get it out of the way. So now when I'm going down that road, that board back there behind that cushion locks into place, helps keep my fridge and freezer closed while I'm going down the road, and then yes, creates the clutch trucker couch. I keep Rusty's canned food up here in this space above the driver area. Great little tuck away. I can put my shoes up there when I'm parked at night and so forth. But here's where I put all this canned food, so it's time to fill that one up. I buy the big giant pack here, the 30 cans, so that gives me 30 days worth of food, and I still have a few cans left in there. Put them all in that box and tuck it away. See, they all stack in there oh so nicely. And I just put the lid back on, and it goes back up into its slot up here above the driver area. Oh so nice. All right, next to the clutch trucker couch, below the sink, I have this other little cabinet. That's where I keep my trash bags and quart bags, so I'll refill. A lot of this other stuff here just goes up into my cabinet that I built up above my countertop area. Of course, the toilet is down below. It's a beautiful thing. There's my larger inverter. Got my toilet chemicals up here. And I have this box where I keep a lot of the paper products and so forth in. Breads and so forth go up there, so we'll put all that away. Okay, here's my built-in drawers that I put into the steps, which I made to climb up to my upstairs area, my loft. So I've got my utensils here. You can see I've got my box in there to hold all that inside. We'll stuff those in. I keep some of the Crystal Light packs in this bottom drawer right here, down here in the corner, so I can grab those when I'm going down the road to mix some water up. But I keep the rest in this cabinet underneath that step. So yeah, I just shook them out of the box there and throw them into this box, which goes underneath. I've got another box down there also holding other snacks, which we'll put away. Okay, filled up that drawer with cheese and sticks, peanut butter crackers, fruit snacks and so forth, along with my drink mix stuff. And like I say, that drawer is right there. So see, I can actually reach over and pull this drawer out while I'm driving and access some snacks and the drink mix. All right, put the rest of the snacks away in this box. And then this one will slide back underneath, down back in there, along with the other box and the drink mix stuff. All right, those boxes are back there tucked away. Now we can just close that door. And say I built this to utilize every amount of space in here. And I see up in here on this one, I've got my toaster, I've got my George Foreman back there, I've got my little pasta cooker. So I made storage space out of this whole step area leading up to the upstairs. Okay, my wife got me a whole bunch of Dennison's chili. Love Dennison's chili. So I'm gonna put that up again upstairs, or up in this thing overhead. In that box over there, I've got another one that's around the corner behind it. This storage space is so great, and they took it away when they switched from the Coronados, the Columbias, and the Centuries to the Cascadias. You don't have all this great storage up here, which I have, and that was already built into the truck. And of course, everything else I did, I built in myself. And see, even I even have my nice big paper towel holder roll here that stands up, and I just set that on that step. Hey, I'll show you a peek of upstairs. I know I've shown this many times before, but those of you newer to my channel might want to see how I get up to my upstairs area. My little nightstand, I put in lights and plugs and switches. Then I have my whole full-size bed up here upstairs. It's a beautiful thing. What I do want to point out, right there, I'll put the arrow. See, this is where the back wall of the cab used to be. I built this extra extension so I could have my bed area upstairs, even with another closet right over there, and a little nightstand. How about that? I got my world clock on the wall. So when you see the CT lights behind me, essentially that's my headboard for the bed upstairs. And that's where the bed used to be down here, is the fridge and the freezer, sink, built-in microwave, Ninja Foodie, closet, toilet, and all the storage in the step. Even the bottom step with a vent. That's where I keep my water. And for those of you curious, yes, I do have a TV. It's mounted right up there above the passenger seat, held down with a bungee while I go down the road, but I can pull it out and look it this way while I'm sitting here in the driver's seat, or I can aim it back there on my clutch trucker couch. So I can sit there and watch my TV. It's a beautiful thing. Keep another roll of paper towels down there under that step behind my passenger seat, along with my mic case. And of course, there's Rusty's bowls. He hasn't finished his dinner tonight. Here's my fold-up bike. Rusty now is hiding around back there somewhere behind the passenger seat. Oh, you can see him. Hi, Rusty. Here's the box I keep all my canned, chili and soups and stuff like that. So you pull that down from there, and I've got another one full of other canned goods. Got my fresh first aid box, an extra box that right now is just holding some mustard. So putting all the canned goods away. Then of course I got my fridge, got my milk, I keep my water, some of the water's there on the door, condiments, cream cheese for my bagels, I even have bag salad up there, got shredded cheese, various other food items. There's one of those Quick Trip pre-made meals. Got a spaghetti and meatballs and mac and cheese. I got some sloppy Joe meat, shredded chicken, jelly, some string cheese, and then this great meat I get from King Soopers. It's got great turkey, great cheese. I got hoagie rolls, and I make sandwiches while I'm going down the road, or before I leave down the road, and I put those in my cooler. And there's the cooler right there, and what I do is I just set that down here next to my driver's seat, holds my trash can in place while I'm going down the road, and gives me more food options. Oh yes, and if you watched my last video where Rusty had pooped on my driver's seat, had to get a new seat cover, because right now it's bare, and he likes to scratch, so I have to put something on there to keep the seat protected anyway. And so I had to throw away the other one after he pooped on it. So there's the new one I picked up from the house, so we'll probably, I don't think I'll put that on tonight, we'll probably do it tomorrow. Alright, so I think I got pretty much everything put away. By the way, there's a vent for my APU, so when I'm parked, I can get air out of that there. There's one down there, and there are two upstairs too. But I got the door back open so I can get to my fridge and freezer. There's the clutch trucker couch. And I always leave Rusty's bed right there. And just leave my coat over here, again, so he won't scratch the crap out of the cushions. But then he's gotten more to where he likes to sit right there in that one while I'm going down the road about half the time. Otherwise, he's over there behind the passenger seat. So, as you can see, I use my sink as a holder for things while I'm going down the road. Couldn't find any place to put the bagels, but essentially, everything is now put away. So now you can see why I keep the truck all stocked up like that, because then I don't have to deal with eating all that crap at the truck stops. I mean, the fast food options is usually McDonald's or Subway. My God. I always say, you never choose McDonald's, you end up at McDonald's. Am I right? All right, so that's a little tour there of the whole truck and everything and how I put everything away. And you can see why then I can eat very good out of the truck when I have all the cooking options. I've got the microwave, the Ninja Foodie oven, George Foreman grill, a toaster, not to mention, of course, all the varieties of food I carry in here with the whole big freezer back there and then the big fridge. I always have a variety of foods every day. And if I know I'm doing a long run where I'm on a tight schedule, well, that's where I'll show you, like I showed you I get that good turkey and the good cheese, and I get hoagie rolls, and I make myself a couple of nice real sandwiches, good stuff, better than you'd get from Subway. Then I just put those down in the cooler in the morning with some ice packs from the freezer, keep my water cold, keep the sandwiches cold, some string cheese. I've got good snacks. I can reach that drawer over there where I've got peanut butter crackers and the sticks and cheese, and I don't have to eat food out of truck stops. And of course, then with the toilet in here and everything else, I don't have to worry about that either. I try to do all the big business, during the day at the truck stops and just use that for the small business, as I call it. But boy, I'm 56 years old. In the middle of the night, it's nice to have that. I don't have to go running into a truck stop. And with all the food and everything in here, I'm basically self-contained. I can park damn near anywhere. So this is why that remodel that I did has made my life so much better. And the bed is always right up there, upstairs. Can't beat that, baby. Yeah, and you know how I said a couple of videos ago, Rusty had pooped on my seat, thrown up on his pet bed, blah, blah, blah. He obviously ate something he shouldn't have, or he just had a little stomach thing. But yeah, he's doing much better for those of you concerned. And you'll see him at the end having his bacon strips. So he's a happy dog again, and he's feeling fine. I still have his medication here in case that whole, thing with his, where he, what do they call it? They called it, they just basically called it doggy arthritis. But I've got medication right here in my little box thing if that ever pops up again. Well, speaking of that, here's one thing my wife gave me. She just was trying to find something to put a whole bunch of things in for my 50th birthday. She gave me 50 different gifts. And it's this little plastic thing that's made to hang on a bucket for like a construction site. I'm able to hang it off my dash shelf, and I keep my notebooks, Rusty's medication, little mini toolboxes, my other watch, my scissors, all right there within arm's length while I'm going down the road. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, and of course my Cab Commander, which I think is great. I got from Duluth Trading Company. Holds my atlas over there, my little torch, other tools. These pouches in front to hold other thing. I got my logbook in case I ever have to use that again. My big box for documents. There's a Rusty pet bed there. There's my shower bag. I'm getting that ready for tomorrow over there as well. Well, this turned out to be a much longer video than I had planned, but I figured if I have to put everything away, I might as well show you where everything goes in this truck. Because we don't have a lot of space, and that's how, when I did the remodel, I made sure even when I built the stairway, I put in storage under there. Because, we got to have it. And I built my big closet right there in the back. So I could actually hang up clothes. Because a lot of these, they put a little tiny closet in some of these trucks, but you don't have enough really room to hang up clothes that maybe the way you would at home. So I wanted to make this as homey as possible, and there you go. Oh yes, I know. And Rusty's all anxious for his bacon strips. Oh yes, they're coming, baby. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. Get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes takes a few days because I'm a working truck driver. Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, now X, and Clutch Trucker 5 on TikTok. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. Okay, where normally I put in my version of a film clip here at the end, I thought, sometimes I get mush mouth and I get blooper action, so here's a Clutch Trucker blooper. Well, we're back on the Lignite load. Yep, got the cereal back. All right, yes, I know you're ready for your bacon strip, and the truck is a mess because obviously we're filming this before I put everything away, so I'll have to move that so you can get your bacon strip. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. Get up there with your pet bed. There you go. Here, I have it in my hand, silly. Hey, hello. Rusty. There you go. Oh, he is such a meatball. And that's proof right there. Proof that he is the world famous meatball dog. And some people ask, why is he world famous? Well, when my buddy John Branch wrote the article for me during the pandemic about a trucker out here on the road, still going during all that, you know, they have a digital audience all over the world. And I got a lot of people starting to follow the channel from Dubai and New Zealand and United Arab Emirates, all over the place. Canada, kind of cool. All right, Rusty, how's it going on that? Oh, you're loving it. Think you got it all. Let's get that happy dog look. Hello, Rusty.